Buster. Good morning, big dog. Hey, boy. Hey. How are you? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Good boy. Ooh, good morning. Maintenance while we're sick. I don't think we've ever gone live this late, so it's probably a completely different crowd. But hello to you all. Good morning to you all. Trying to slowly reintroduce movement into the left shoulder, so the swelling has gone down completely now. I'm at a point where I can functionally move. Not quite there yet, but it's getting better. And a good friend of mine has used a lathe and crafted me an original meal. When I say meal, I'm not talking about food either. I'll show you. Oops. Look how fucking beautiful this is. Like, just blown away. Blown away. Absolutely love it. So for those of you who don't know what this is, you would class this, you could call it a club, but I would give it the name as a meal. What the hell is it? We're gonna get there now. So traditionally, a meal is used for full, so this is about 8 kilos, and between the meal, you might actually, let me better explain it. Does this look familiar? That's the wooden version of the mace. So we can attach like different amount of weight to the end of the mace, and we can swing it the same that we would a garter. I have multiple garters over here as well. So it's an ancient training tool, and the meal is used for a plunger. I mean, it's definitely a plunger to get all the imbalances out of your shoulders, definitely. No, the meal is a traditional training method from India, and all of their wrestlers and anyone with any amount of decent physical strength. It essentially irons out weaknesses, bulletproofs your shoulders, increases joint integrity, increases fascia development, the blood flow, opening up your chest, opening up your lats, like the flow state, the meditation gain through it. There's a lot in this simple bit of kit. I mean, I've not actually swung this shit because I've got a fucking infection in my left arm, but let's have a see how this thing swings. See if I can do it with keeping my ultimate shoulder. We can do this keeping the ultimate shoulder still, and we are laughing. So this will be held, yeah, and we will swing here. Now, to use it effectively, you would have two. So you would have your left arm and right arm moving simultaneously. So your left arm would swing while the other one stays balanced. You know, I'm certain every time I try and do something with my right arm, it messes up the infection in my left arm. Like even just by swinging that then with the right arm, I can feel something in the left arm tingling and twinging, which is just fucking annoying. Like I'm done with this time out. I've not been able to train now in 2 weeks. Iron Sheik, WWE. It's been many years since I've watched WWE, so I don't know what that is. I feel just as injuries of the torture Paddy, mate. It's killing my life. I wouldn't mind if I injured myself training. You know, if it was something that I'd done training in pursuit of a new PR, or you know, using a new bit of kit that I'd never used before. If there was something in it that I had done, you know, if I tried standing backflipping off a fucking tree and slipped and broke my whatever, fine, fair. But when it's viral and bacterial, that's just a fucking, yeah. I've been waking up in fevers for the past fucking week now. You know, we've tried cutting it out, tried compressing it, tried, like you can literally see where it lumps here. It's just fucking, it's a mental game. It's a mental game. Like, is there some degree of physical pain? Yeah. But this now is fucking killing me, man. But it's time. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. It's a lot of capital letters, man. That is a lot of capital letters. Space Wiz, hello. But I'm I'm also a believer that if you don't take rest, you'll be forced to rest. And I don't just mean rest from the gym. I mean rest from it all. Rest from your actual life. You know, take a couple of steps back so that you can step forward. Nice, shine of that shoulder. Yeah, no, it's literally just an infection, guys. So there's been no tears, there's been no dislocations, there's been nothing like that. It is quite literally an infection in the arm. But it's just fucking done it in. It's just done it in. Stoneham FC. I'm guessing that's Liverpool Football Club. My dad's a Scouser. Manchester originally, pal. What a range it is. Yeah, to be honest with you, mate, because it's because of the injury, it's literally just, it's a mental game. Because of the fever as well, it's like I'm not fighting the physical pain necessarily, I'm fighting the fact that my central nervous system is trying to fight something. Excited, Buster. Yeah, so when the CNS shuts down and you even go for a 20-minute walk, your CNS switches from what it's trying to repair, the shoulder, into looking after the rest of your body. Even down to the amount of food that you're eating, calories processed, everything that's going on in your body, it will take attention away from it. I mean, it's clever, it's smart, it's necessary, but it's fucking annoying. That's the biggest problem. It's the annoyance of it. Blackbeard to Banksy, have you been on telly? Unfortunately so, pal, yes. Thank you. Where are you from? Like the football shit. I don't like football, mate. I do not like football. Never been into it. I've just never been able to get into it. He's English, but he's somewhere warm and fun. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's not very fun right now with the arm, though, mate. Not fun with the arm whatsoever. It's given me a lot of time to reflect, though. It's like a fucking disability. Thailand. No, mate. Indonesia. Not too far. 3-4 hours up the road you can be in Thailand. 3 hours you can be over in Australia. Yeah, pretty much central to anywhere worth visiting anymore, I suppose. Yeah, I've done my fair share of research over the years into all different faiths, religions. I know my direction. Sort yourself out. I was in Australia. Get it done, mate. Whatever you want to do. Instructable, you'll be good, it'll sort itself out. Yeah, look, it's not my first fucking rodeo, but it's just yeah. Like I say, if it was like a break, then I could still use my right arm. Alright, I could still use my right arm. I can still pump bells, I can still squat, I can still do other things. But when it's your central nervous system fighting a fever and it's fighting an infection, you can't, because you're literally just taking. I mean, you can go ahead, but you're gonna literally turn a 3-week setback into a 6-month fucking surgery, and that's the problem. It's knowing when to play it smart, knowing when to not just fucking do things because you're so used to doing them. Your heart yearns to be connected to the Creator. I'm already connected to the Creator, thank you very much. Like, I also believe that anything that needs preaching or needs people sat on the internet telling me where my faith should lie is definitely not where it will lie. Dreadful tattoos. Whoa. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate you being here. Need to get back into training. I joined the gym for a month today. Casey, look, you don't even need a gym. You really don't. In fact, I'm actually, once this shoulder's healed and we are back to full range of motion and full function, then I'll be taking it out. Like, I will be taking all of my training back outside. We've built some pull-up bars and some dip bars out of bamboo and steel, and I'll show you the setup here. I have my 60 kilo garter. We've got 50 kilo sandbag, 100 kilo sandbag, 30 kilo kettlebell, 24 kilo kettlebell, different weights of garters. Then we have the adjustable steel mace. Morning, mate. Then we have the club, you know, with some resistance bands, a dip belt, being able to add weight to calisthenics exercises, sprints, jumps. Yeah, lovely. Some of them are just traditional. Some of what are just traditional. I respect it. Toxic flow. Yeah, but brother, also remember that, like, I didn't create my image to please people, you know? Like, this isn't for the rest of the world. Just because the rest of the world can see it, this is for me. So whether somebody likes something or not, with all due respect, is not my problem. Intimidate people less minded than ourselves. Not really. In fact, I would actually say I think it's a pretty good fucking filter. If somebody makes an assumption about intimidation or prison or any of those things, and they make assumptions based upon facial tattoos, that already eliminates that person from being in anywhere close to my social circle. Because if somebody has the capacity to just blind judge somebody that they've never met before, I don't want to be friends with that person in the first place. So it's already done part and parcel of the filtering process for me. And some of the best people I fucking know are heavily tattooed. Some of the kindest men I have ever met in my life have been to war and killed multiple people. You know, some of the most dangerous people are some of the most nicest people. It is the loud, mouthy, fucking, yeah, just, it's all a bit backwards. I'm bigger than you and all I do is press ups, mate. Congratulations, bro. Well done. Well done. Like, did that, I don't understand, was that for your ego that you needed to say that? I'm confused. Like, oh, the internet blows my mind. Like, it actually blows my mind. Did we say, hey guys, we're going to do a live today to see who's bigger than who and what they do for training? Also, if you can find anywhere on my profile where it says that I'm aiming for size, that would also be another good key indicator. But no, bro, I don't aim for size anymore. I've played that game for many years. For me, it's about being able to pick up that 100 kilo sandbag and get it on my shoulder effortlessly. For me, it's about being able to sprint, being able to use my body, being able to jump in the cage and do rounds. That's it. Just functional. Side deadlifts, etc. Dublin used to train in the park. Great setup they have there. That's all you need. That's literally all you need. Your body, not yours. Ben, move today. Nice, man. That's a good start. That's literally a good start. Well done. Learn to play music or something. To be fair, mate, most of the stuff I've got a Cajun drum, and with the Cajun drum, it requires me hanging both my arms down low so I can hit it. I've also got a hand pan as well, but no. Now, to be honest with you, mate, I'm doing a lot of writing work at the minute for the next course. Like, everything I do comes from courses and course materials. And as much as AI is a great tool, I like to hand write a lot of my things and then put them in the computer. I feel like it gives it a bit more authenticity and it's actually coming from me rather than a computer. No issues of customs. Nah, never. Screams insecurity. What screams insecurity to me is projection online. More than anything that I've ever seen in my life. After 10 years with tattoos on my face, some of the most insecure people I've ever encountered are sat behind a screen with a keyboard. Because if there was no insecurities, there would be no reflections, there would be no need, there would, like, what, on a serious question, I'd like to get to know your minds. Like, what happened in life? Like, what got so bad for you that you thought, my hobby is going to not actually create anything. I'm going to sit and watch other people on the internet, okay, from my house, probably my mum's house, okay, and I am going to try and insult them or judge them from a distance because I'm safe with my keyboard. Like, genuinely, how did you get to that place in life? It fucking blows my mind. I feel really bad for you, genuinely. Hey, Wingsy, where you been? All my life, all the dogs. Hey, Bella. Hey, doll. What's going on? I love how they run as a little pack. And judge for close comments. Yeah, the hate on tattoos is wild. It's crazy. I was agreeing with the fact that you don't need a gym, bro. Okay. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Texts. Read. Something calm. I'm gonna start fast. Yeah, man. Nice. We agree anyway, for fuck's sake. Yeah, bro. Hello from Canada. We are in Indonesia. Forest for the trees. Hello. Country we in? We're in Indonesia. What diet do you eat? And have you tried ketogenic? Ketogenic is actually toxic flow. Take care, mate. Take care. Ketogenic, like putting my body in a state of ketosis, which is what actually made me lose all my weight initially, like 13 years ago when I first started this whole journey. And then I reintroduced carbs, but then I fell back into the cycle of just overeating, and then I got fat again, and then I got skinny again, then I got fat again. So for me now, I eat a heavily, I'd say it's 80% in a carnivore diet. It's meat, butter, fats. Okay, typical day. I'll always have 60-gram protein shake before I go and train, before I do anything, just to make sure that I'm hitting my numbers. I don't really count calories. I only really watch my protein intake because I've found over the years that's what will always keep my physique in check. Like, even when I'm injured now, like, even an injury doesn't mean stop eating your diet, because when you're injured, you still need to be sending nutrients to the area for it to recover. The only thing that I've done differently is massively increase the amount of bone broth that I'm drinking so that I have the collagen and that I have got the necessary fucking tools to repair what needs to be repairing. But I think on any diet, what it comes down to the quality of your food. So if you're eating meat, then grass-fed, keep it as organic as you possibly can. Making sure, not that you can, but as best as you can, making sure that the cow hasn't been pumped full of shit before it's hit your supermarket shelf. If you are going to eat carbohydrates, eat them smartly, You can eat fucking white rice, potato, whatever you want a few hours before training and then directly after training. But if you're sat in bed at night eating high carbohydrate meals, you're not really doing yourself any favors. Not only for growth, but only for sleep as well, because now rather than your body going to sleep and focusing on repairing your body, you just ate before you're sleeping. Now your body's focused on digesting food rather than actually doing the repair work and the maintenance work that it needs to do while you're asleep. You're delusional. That is the best compliment anyone could ever give me. Genuinely. Bojangles, thank you for that. You're delusional. Fucking love that. Unless somebody's calling you fucking delusional. I'm back. Yeah, I get you, bro. Dude. I feel the same. It's beyond me to see people believe in a good reason society needs to hear or agree with things. Brain remembers much more this way. From listening to the amazing and all the comment that people are doing it to try and get attention or make you feel hurt because it's what feels I'm constantly projecting it. Okay, you will usually find 90% of the time that people talk shit online are silent as fuck. Doing what's good for you, mate. Fucking weirdo says, yeah, honestly, I get it. Some of them, though, I feel they just need addressing. Keto myself. When I do keto, I feel so much better mentally and physically. Yeah, man, I just find recovery a little bit harder in comparison to just timing carbohydrates. So it's like, obviously, it cannot be classed as a keto diet because your body is out of ketosis every time you put glycogen stores back into the body. But at the same time, it's like, I'm at a point in my life now at 35, turning 36, where, do you know what, mate? Sometimes I want the rice, and sometimes I want to treat myself to the protein pancakes. I keep my diet pretty on point. I keep my food pretty on point. I train like a fucking animal, mate. Like, you will not find somebody working harder than me in my vicinity because I fucking love it. It's not an ego thing. I love it. Once I'm locked into my session, I'm 10 minutes into the work rate. Well, I'd rather be nowhere else in the world. Like, I fucking adore my training. I haven't eaten more than 1,000 calories since February the 4th. That's not healthy. Potatoes are nice, yeah they are. Do you eat eggs? Absolutely. Fitness, avoid temptation of the bars. Yeah, see, I don't drink, mate, so I can avoid that temptation. Your income is from courses. Yeah, so it's from one-to-one coaching, it's from online courses, online community. How's the morning treating? Yeah. Steady away, Tommy, steady away. 22 stone, dropped down to 15 stone for about 3 years. I was at that weight, which was perfect for me considering I'm 6'3". So actually struggling, bro. What the fuck can I do? Lock in. Like, lock in. That's literally all I can say to you is lock in. Like, the thing is, mate, look, it's this simple. You already know the answers, yeah? You know the answer to the question that you're asking. You're just literally looking for somebody to say it. You're looking for somebody to reaffirm the answers that you already know. You know, eat the fucking right food. Go and pick up something heavy, put it down, pick it back up again until you can't breathe. Like, get a pull-up bar, do some pull-ups. Get out, make sure you're walking until you're sweating your back out 45 minutes to an hour a day. Exactly, calorie deficit. Making sure your protein intake is high. Like, guys, you all know the answer. Like, you all already know the answer to a lot of the questions. And it's like I say to my clients as well, everybody I work with, it's like, I'm not here to give you necessarily all the answers. I am here to make sure that you're not wasting the time that you're putting in. You know, like, if you're putting in a load of time and effort into something, but you're doing it in the, not in the best format, let's put it, you know? Some people can't do push-ups to start with, though. No, but everyone can do a push-up against a wall, and then everybody can progressively work down to a push-up. everybody wants the dream body, but no one wants to do the work, mate. It's how strong you are mentally to know what it is, getting up and doing it. That's the problem. Yeah, man, literally. Pull-ups, you can do negatives, you can buy resistance bands. There's a progression to everything. There's literally a progression to everything. All I can say is get VR. I'm going to tell everybody that's watching this to avoid VR. Like, absolutely not. Go outside. Look, I'm glad it works for you, but go outside. Put the fucking VR headset down. Go outside. So, 3-day fasting, 72 hours fasting is absolutely incredible. Yeah. Vanessa, what a beautiful little comeback. Pretty much everyone can do a press up off your knees. Yeah, and you know what? Like, either you can't do a press up off your knees, then just do the negative first. Yeah. So start on your knees, lower yourself down accordingly, make sure that you're keeping your shoulders nice and tight at the back, and then when you get down to the bottom, push. Now don't give up just because you can't push up straight away. Hold it while you're pushing as long as you can. Okay, now use the assistance and come back up. A muscle grows from time under tension. You don't need all this fancy bullshit that you're seeing in gyms all the time. It's not necessary. All you need is a few good exercises. Like, I like complexities. I love doing kettlebell complexes, and I love flowing with the mace and the garter. But that's because I love it. That's my meditation. My meditation comes in a form of ancient violence. Like, it comes from how our ancestors and warriors in the past used to train. I feel connected to everything and all when I train the way that I train, and that's why I fell in love with it. Sarnold 94, hello mate, are you a PT? I used to be a PT, mate. I used to be a PT. I used to do one-to-ones in gyms, and I fucking hated it. So we're going back 11 years now. But no, I don't even like the word coach anymore. I like to show people that the human body is capable of extraordinary fucking feats of strength. You know, I'm 92 kilos, I can stand in backflip. And like, at my age, you know, a lot of people would say, yeah, you're never going to sprint again, but I'm pretty fucking fast. I'm pretty strong. And now it's more about longevity. So am I a PT? Kind of. Am I a coach? Kind of. But when I take on a new client, I will not work with somebody's body unless they're willing to work on their mind. And if they're not willing to work on their mind, their spirituality, and their body all in one combined, then I don't work with them. So there's a lot more to it now. How do you break your fasts? Bone broth every time. This guy's training is definitely different to most, though, as he don't use machines. Yeah, no machines in my training at all. Kickboxing movie. Honestly, bro, that original movie with Van Damme, that, mate, that whole philosophy it lives rent-free in my mind, mate. It lives rent-free. You wiggle the palm tree. Pack your bags and leave my house. And he just fucking gets through the fucking palm tree, you know, attaching pieces of steak to his fucking boxer shorts and then sending him off into the woods for his workout. So the Rottweilers are chasing him, and that's how he's getting his. Oh, mate, insane, amazing film. One of my favorites. You know, I'm gonna watch that tonight, mate. While I'm feeling a bit down, I'm gonna watch that tonight. Thank you for bringing that beautiful fucking memory back into my mind. Do you work with men or women? I work with both, as long as they're both willing to do the work. Like, everything that I do is through application process. Like, I'm not an online coach that just goes, oh yeah, come in. Oh yeah, you as well, yeah, come in. No, if I don't feel like me and you are going to work well together, and if I do not feel like we are going to understand each other to the point where you're going to listen and I'm going to be able to coach, it's fucking pointless. It's absolutely pointless. How do you train and recover after having spinal cord stimulator after failed back surgery? KB Promotions TV. It's not a question I'm going to be able to answer because I don't know your specific thing. So I could say something on here, you could go and do it right now and end up in the worst position. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. Not being a dick about it, I'm just not going to advise on something I do not know. Why are you feeling down, mate? What's up? Oh, mate, I've literally, yeah. KB Promotions, like if you actually want a conversation about it one-to-one, I can have a conversation with you about it one-to-one, but I'm not going to spout random advice on the internet that I know nothing about. And I would have to extensively research it before I agree to work with it. Bravo, hello from Washington. Nicholas, surviving. Oh, we're all just surviving. We are all just surviving. He looks about 60. Mate, if I look good, Natalie, listen, if I look this good at 60, I'm buzzing. I'm happy with that. So that's a compliment. Thank you. Like, if I can still have like fucking abs poking out when I'm fucking in my 60s, I'm alright with that. Best way to change your eating habits. Do it. Do it. No, I fuck 60. No, somebody just said he looks 60. And I said, if I look like this when I'm 60, then I'd be alright with that. So thank you. Like, if this is what the 60-year-old today looks like in the aging process, I'd say that I lived a pretty fucking sound life. You're 60? No, man. No, I'm not 60. Feeling down, only in the remembrance to hearts, find rest. But you ain't 60, mate, so... Did you just type mate with an M and an 8? I fucking love that. You know, my nana actually still texts like that. Like, genuinely. Not even an insult of a message. My nana still uses that short-term text when you used to have to save money on your messages because the message was too long to fit and then it had spread over into 2 SMSs. I'm like, Nana, you know, we've got predictive text now. You don't even need to know how to spell. It'll spell the word for you. Anyway, thank you for signifying a lack of... We're not going to go there. There you go, mate. Why are you not? You want to talk? Fair enough. Oh, okay. No, mate. It's not like that. It's not like that. Stop. LFC, no, it's not like that, mate. It's literally, it's just the injury, bro. The injury is just not me. It's not me. It's put me down mentally because I'm very used to training every single day, very fucking hard. I have my routine. I wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. I have my coffee, I come outside, I'll sit here and talk to you guys for an hour, usually from 6 till 7. I drive straight to the gym, I net my pre-workout, or I'll come down here in the garden, I'll net my pre-workout, and I'll lock into my session. And when I'm locked into that session as well, I'm also trying to create content which is going to help you guys progress as well. Like, I literally yesterday I was like, fuck man, I'm not even putting anything out. I've got nothing to film because I'm not doing anything. So yesterday I put a new video out just going over some old footage which I can break down and I can use to help you guys be able to swing the mace and the garter, which is the latest video I posted yesterday. And look, yeah, maybe 5-6 years ago when I posted to any source of social media, there was an element of, look at me, look what I can do. All that's gone now. Now when I'm sat here, or when I post on my socials, when I post to Instagram, when I post to YouTube, especially YouTube, right now I am trying to utilize YouTube to give as much information as I possibly fucking can. Because I could have made my journey in calisthenics, kettlebell training, strength training, everything. I could have made it so much faster. And I went the long way around, because what I find is that there is so much information on the fucking internet that you can end up just with analysis paralysis. You know, you analyze so much information that you do none of it, because your head's now just swirling with, oh, well, he said, hold the kettlebell this way. Oh, actually, I should hold it. Yeah, am I doing it? Just pick up the fucking weight. Pick the fucking weight, you know? Pick the fucking weight up. That's it, standard. Just pick the fucking weight up. Right? At first, your form's going to be shit. No matter what you're doing, your form's going to be shit. But if the weight's light enough, which it will be because you've never picked it up before, you know, starting easy, get your form locked in, bang, all of a sudden, you know, now you're flowing. Now you fucking, everybody squats when they first try and do a fucking kettlebell swing. You got to learn the body. And the only way for you to be able to fucking learn it is to be able to actually do it. That mind-body connection. Repetition builds recognition. So my advice to all of you is to just fucking start. Whatever the goal is, just fucking start. If you can't do a pull-up, jump up to the fucking pull-up bar, hold yourself, and lower yourself down on a negative. Yeah? Honestly. Do you do cardio? Yeah, but I do cardio in the form of mace swings, or I go out, literally, I'll walk for 45 minutes in the sunlight in the morning. No sunscreen, not putting any fucking chemicals on my body. No, I mean, we're in rainy season at the minute, so when we've got a good morning, I usually just get my flip-flops on, take the t-shirt off, go and get some vitamin D, 45 minutes, which also helps repair your body. Super good for you being out in the sun, especially in the morning sun as well, before the UV gets too high. Just go and walk for an hour, sweat it out. Walk with intention though, you know, don't be sat looking at your phone like you've got a mission. You know, how many steps can I do in this hour? You know, how fast can I complete this lap? You know, you've still got to get that heart rate up, but you also want to have your mouth shut. You want to be nasal breathing so that you're staying in zone 2. You want to still be able to hold the conversation while you're walking. Do you have a training schedule? Yeah, I change it often because I like to keep I get bored quite quickly of training methods, so I like to be able to adjust and adapt them accordingly. Yeah, we're just, thunderstorms just set in. Lovely. Knocks me out, puts me to sleep. Your healthy living and meditation isn't working when you look over 60, mate. I love how you actually worked really hard to spell that right. Well done. Well done. You took the feedback, you took the criticism, and you did something about it. I'm proud of you. Hello. Oh, misty eyes, scared sometimes to move. Let's get that down. We're on 44. 44. Sorry guys, miles away. Scrolling and flicking. And we have reached 45 minutes. We are done. So guys, all of the actual genuine conversations that we've had, grateful for them. I hope you all have an incredible fucking day. All the guys that come in here and type all your bullshit, all your tattoo bullshit, oh, you look like a school. I appreciate you too, because you are forever helping this grow. So take care. Have a wonderful day.